So y'all, Big Brother episode Big Brother 28 episode 11. Okay, so this episode was dramatic. Okay, a lot of drama. So you already know, Lyric, Lala, and Mallory is on the block. Okay, so Jason basically goes to, I guess Jason made some type of deal with everybody that was on the block and told them that, he was going to, you know, vote for them or use the veto on them if he ends up getting picked to play the POV so that he can win the power of veto or whatever. So he goes and tells Drew this, and he go and tell this other girl, I can't remember her damn name for nothing. But he goes and tell her, and she go and run and tell, uh, she go and tell uh, the one that's at HOH right now, right? So she go and tell him. So they have the power of veto meeting or whatever the case may be. I mean, not the power of veto meeting. So they compete for the veto. So the people that's competing for the veto is, the three people that's on the block. They end up picking Haley, and then they end up picking Lala. Name was picked, so Lala got a chance to do house choice, and she picked, she picked Jason because Jason isn't her ally for real, for real. So she picked Jason. So they playing the game. So the game that they had to play for the power veto was this little pickle game. So it was pickleball. So you guys spin around on the pickleball, in this big old giant pickle dressed in a tuxedo. They was dressed in ballerina outfits. So you spin around for a whole minute on the pickle or whatever, and then you have to run up, grab your pickleball paddle or whatever, and then you have to every time the ball shoot, you gotta like try to like push it up push it up into the scoreboard. It's like those are them Chuck E. Cheese, like them Chuck E. Cheese ones where you throw the ball up or whatever and it hit into the little thing. It was like that, something like that, whatever. So they so they playing. So the first round it was Lala and it was Mallory or whatever. So Mallory go against Lala, and then Lala didn't get no balls or whatever, so she was out. Mallory had to sit out for the next round or whatever. And then she choose Lyric and no Devin and not Devin. Devin didn't play. It was Jason, and Jason had Jason had picked Kimu, okay, because Kimu was playing in the T, right? So Jason picked Kimu to go against him. Kimu had won by 10 points before Jason, so that means that Jason was out. He couldn't win the power of veto or whatever. So Kimu's plan was already to backdoor Jason, so now he has a perfect opportunity to do that, okay? So then Lyric and Mallory go against each other, and Lyric and Haley go against each other, and Lyric wins, and then Haley and Mallory, Haley and Mallory go against each other. They win. Mallory wins, and then Mallory and Kimu go against each other, and Mallory wins, and then Mallory goes against Lyric. So her and Lyric is going against each other, and Lyric wins. Okay, so Lyric is good at this pickleball shit. Even if she dizzy and all this, her family play this. They do this. Okay, they treated this not new to this shit. Okay, so they play that game. So Lyric won. Okay, and she kicked all their asses in the game. So Lyric now has the power veto. So now they about to have this little tea party or whatever going on. First off, they go back and tell Kimu, whoever it was, that, oh yeah, Jason said that he had told everybody he was going to take them off the block, yada yada yada. I mean, he already know he a target, even though he not on the block. So why wouldn't he go and campaign already? You know what I'm saying? So basically they go and tell Kimu that, and Kimu was like, oh well, he told me that if he win the power veto, that he was going to keep the norms the same and he wasn't going to change it or whatever the case may be. Now Kimu whole fucking HOH is bullshit. Okay, I'm going to call it out like how it is. It's bullshit. Okay, he got he basically trying to backdoor Jason, telling everybody that Jason and Lala is threats. Like, since when did Jason and Lala win a whole bunch of competitions and shit? Like, the threats is the people that's in his fucking alliance, and they are the ones that he need to get out before they beat his ass in the end of the game. Like, I see Devins and D going all the way to the end. And I see fucking Kimu as get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't even think Kimu was even gonna get too jury. Like, let's just put it out there. So they had this little tea party or whatever the case may be, and it was so much drama at this tea party. So basically, Kimu feels like he want to go up and blow up Jason's game. Whatever game Jason has, Jason don't have a game. Everybody can see that. Jason don't have a game. Like, he's not aligned with anybody really, but freaking he's not really aligned with anybody, okay? Like, the other side of the house, they got each other back, but they don't really got each other back like that because they all scrambling, trying to figure out how they going to stay in the house. So, basically, Kimu tried to blow up Jason's so-called game, okay? Whatever game he think Jason got, which is none. So, he looked real stupid at the thing or whatever. So, basically, Jason called him out. He was like, well, how can you get upset with me if I'm going to these three and basically saying, oh, I'll help you take out those three, when I know clearly that all three of y'all, all six of y'all is working together, plus a few of y'all extra. So it's like 80 y'all motherfuckers in here working together. And he basically put it out there. So how am I the bad person for trying to get some type of game in here before I'm getting kicked out? Because I already know that you're going to backdoor me like you did Rome in last week or whatever. So, so Kimu thinking that he doing something, or whatever the case may be, talking about, oh, well, nobody's going to be able to trust you and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Nobody was really trusting Jason like that anyway. They just had him around because he was funny and, and kicking it or whatever. But he's not the strongest player. He's not the strongest social player. He don't really have no game. So for them to be picking up people who don't got no game is just dumb to me. Like, you need to get all them strong ass motherfuckers who's going to beat your ass in the end out first. You feel me? And then go against all the people you think that don't got no game. You feel me? That would be my strategy. But hey, I'm not in the game. I can't tell these people how to run their game or whatever. So, but I damn sure know Kimu ain't going to win. That's what I do know. So, yeah, so he think he was doing something or whatever. And I don't really like Jason like that. I mean, I don't feel like any type of way about Jason or anything like that, but he wasn't like my favorite player anyway. Like, if I'm rooting on somebody in that house, I'm rooting on Devins and D, because they got that motherfucking house on lock pretty much. So that's the team I'm running with for real. And I like and I kind of hope that what's her name, Taylor, get her ass up the rank. She need to do a little bit more social game, because I feel like Taylor can be a beast in that shit if she just maneuver her way around and try to get, some stuff moving and shaking. You feel me? So, yeah, so then after the tea party, so he think he doing something with the tea party. Taylor walks out like, I don't gotta stay and listen to this mess. All I want to do is eat some food and drink some tea and just have a nice time or whatever. So after the tea party, girl, Jason went and got some motherfucking pots and pans or whatever and found the teapot and the wooden spoon and started banging that shit around. So he was like, since Kimu want to blow up my game, whatever game I got or whatever the case may be, which is no game, since he want to be blowing up what I'm doing or whatever, let me just go around and spill tea all day. So he was like, oh, such and such is up here talking in the bathroom. Oh, such and such is over here in the living room talking. Oh, such and such is over here doing X, Y, and Z, or whatever the case may be. So he just doing that because he already know he about to go home. So he just going to be dramatic on his way out the door pretty much, because he already know that was the plan. So when they had the nomination ceremony for the the power of veto or whatever, Lyric used the power of veto on himself. And basically, Jason was nominated as the replacement nominee, which was Kimu's plan all along. Okay, that was his whole plan. And everybody on his side of the house knew it, and everybody on the other side of the house knew it. So I don't know why everybody was so shocked and surprised. Like, he was like, I wasn't going to do this. I didn't want to. You did want to do that. Like, that's what you was trying to do the whole time. Like, come on, yo, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? They all not slow, you feel me? But the other side of the house don't want to speak up because they don't got no numbers for real. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's going on. So now Lala, Mallory, and Jason is on the block. So we're going to see what's going to happen in this next episode. So yeah, tell me what y'all thought about it.